Okay, I got something to show you. Something that is very complex. Now, obviously, I'm sorry if the sun is in the way, but I got something to show you. You know, this is from back in the day, and honestly, I want to talk about my history with tablets and phones. Obviously, I did have an I decided to not include certain items that I thought would have been included, but I was like, now I did briefly use an iPhone 4, and I also had another tablet sometime when I was younger, at some point, and then yeah, I know what happened to that tablet. I broke that one. Yeah, we're gonna talk about how as a kid I break things too for whatever reason. As an adult, I still do that, and I know I gotta stop. I lose my shit for no reason, and for not just no reason, for some reason. And I'll do explanations onto why, what happened to these phones, and their mysteries, and what really dawned on them. Starting off with this phone, which is my very first phone, which is an HTC Desire C Red Edition with Beats Audio. I had this phone in 2013, 2014. This phone came out in 2012, and my mother's guy friend at the time, he gave my mother this phone to give it to me. And I had this phone probably around either I think grade 8 probably. Either grade 7, grade 8. Somewhere around that time. I don't remember, but I do remember the inside of the phone, and I do remember what happened to this phone. And I didn't have it for very long, probably. And what happened to this phone was not because I destroyed it or I broke it or anything, is because I forgot to take it out of my pocket, and then I ended up getting destroyed in the dryer slash washer and washer. Not dryer slash washer. Dryer and washer. This phone got destroyed by the washer and dryer, and that was devastating. The battery was inside of it, of course, and just wasn't great. It just wasn't a good thing. It was, that's when I really learned my lesson to take care of your phone better, and make sure that you don't put something, or not. Make sure you don't forget to. Also, make sure you don't forget to take your phone out of your pocket, because if you have it in your pocket, it's gonna get fucked. And I remember that. But obviously, this was I think this was after keyboard phones, if I'm not mistaken. Those things were shit. I'm just kidding. Some phones, like flip phones were the shit back in like 2006, man, but I never had one of those. I never owned one, although my siblings did. My parents did, but I didn't. And then at some point, eventually, I got this phone, and next up is this phone, which I got for $200, or my parents got this for $200 for me, and I had this during, I say, the early grades of high school, like grade 9, 10. I had it for a while, and this was an old phone of mine that I had back in basically the only. So I know what happened to this phone. Eventually, I gave it to basically someone that we had for a while and living in our house, and she was adopted. Was gonna be adopted, but then her life just, it was kind of a weird thing going on with her. But she went to school with us and stuff too, and I know who I'm talking about. She, I gave her this phone, but obviously I had this phone for a long while, and then I don't know if I had this phone I might have had this phone a lot longer. I don't remember, but but I don't know what happened to this phone. So this phone's kind of an unknown. Never got destroyed. It never got broken. It was just its mystery is quite odd. Um, Next up is now obviously we can talk about my phones first. This was probably one of my first tablets. I don't know if it was, if it is, but I had something. I had a tablet like this at one point, and then I broke that. I don't remember doing much with it. Um, and then we have basically, um, because we're getting into the tablets because I have tablets. I had tablets in high school too. Then I had this one for a long time. I remember this thing a lot. My sister had one too. And it was just like, it was something that I really thought about. I look back on having this tablet. I had this during 2017. I had this during June, I think. But I mean, even the months before that too. But that I had this tablet for a long time, and I think I have Flappy Bird on it. I think I'm not sure, but I think I have Flappy Bird on it. I'm pretty sure I do. If you guys don't know what Flappy Bird is, it's an app that you can't really play anymore. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I don't know, but man, that tablet just brings me back memories. I have it still, but it's not in good condition. It's damaged. Well, actually, no, it's not damaged. The screen's kind of fucked. There's cracks on the screen. There's it literally. I don't know why I still have it. I should probably take it to the fucking junkyard or something. Um, but obviously, it is old tech, and it's a basically a Samsung E Lite, Samsung Tab Galaxy E Tab Lite basically, and it's just it's not a great tablet. I'll say it's definitely not the best one I had. Period. Yeah, I did a lot of things with that tablet. I swear. Um, I know what I did with that tablet. Yeah, we already know. I know the story about it. Um, and then we have basically after that tablet, eventually I got another tablet again, and this is the one that I had towards the end of high school. And eventually I ended up smashing this tablet. I don't know, I don't remember why or what happened to it. I probably lost my shit over something. I don't remember. Um, but I had this tablet for this was also once again given to me by my mom. Basically gave this to me from one of her guy friends once again, and it came with a case obviously too. Well, it didn't came with a case. It came with like one of those like protector cases or something. I don't know, for the tablets. And I have the damn thing still, um, but I just don't touch it. I try not to touch something that's kind of like basically just a cracked up screen that just isn't worth using. So, um, and then we'll move on. Is eventually I had this phone, and I know what I did with it. I had this phone during 2021. I think from 2019 to 2021. And towards the end of 2021, I did something with this phone. I remember asking for a prank for a friend. He pranked me, and then I lost my shit for whatever stupid reason, and I ended up breaking the phone. And then we never pranked each other again, ever again, because he never pranked me again because I can't explain it, but I lost my shit over a wallpaper that uh, on my phone that probably had some naked dudes on it. He put literally gay fucking porn on my fucking phone. I don't know how he managed to get through that. Like, I don't know how he. I don't know what was wrong. Like, I don't know how he did that. Like, not gay porn. What I mean is like, just gay shit. Just dudes fucking. And I don't know. I fucking smashed that phone for no fucking for a stupid fucking prank. Oh my god, it was just so dumb that I did that, and I'll never do that again. I also had the Samsung Galaxy S6 for a brief period as well. Unfortunately, this phone just somehow stopped working for whatever reason, and I can't even turn it on at all, which it sucks. And then I have this fucking phone, which is now having problems, and it's not good anymore, man. The basically Pro, TCL 20 Pro 5G. It was a great phone for a while. Um, Now I'm currently rocking basically a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, along with a iPad that is literally basically my favorite thing. This iPad is my has become my favorite thing. Why? Because I hate all the Samsung tablets. Yes. I did have an iPad at one point in high school, but I was like I didn't want to use it anymore. 'Cause I was just not I wasn't really big into I wasn't really a big Apple fan at the time, but now I fucking love their products. And honestly, this iPad is just sexy. I like it. I like it a lot because it's my favorite thing, and it's the fucking goat. It literally like the iPad is basically an iPad Gen 9, and it's so I just love it. I love it. I want. I think I know what my next phone should be. Probably because well, technically my mom's is the screen's cracked for my mom's, but it's actually still good to use. But it's not really badly cracked like the this tablet. But I really, yeah, you know what? I've used Android for a long time, and I see my father and my sister using like not iPads, using basically iPhone, and I'm like, maybe I want one too. But I know they're cost a lot, and I understand. And you know how many months does it take to pay for to like spend on these on this on the basically on the but honestly, how I got this iPad was on a deal or something. Well, basically because my mom, because my mom got one and then my sister got one, and then it was just so great. I mean, but honestly, I think we've had enough talking about technology and you know discussing it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video discussing about me talking about not just my phones, but also my tablets and basically history behind it. And so yeah,